I'd like to start with past intercollegiate athletics. My graduate degree, or my desire, coming out of graduate school, was campus recreation. My first position was at UT Arlington, where I was an assistant intramural director and club sport director. Those 5 years at UTA kind of fashioned and molded my career and desire to do something unique in campus rec. When the opportunity came to join CWRU in January of 1990, it was a unique opportunity to replace the first intramural director at Case Western Reserve. Fun fact that I know now, to be the intramural director at Case Western Reserve, you have to be born on January 31st. That was the legend Doug Looney's birthday, and happy birthday to myself. It's coming up here shortly. So my replacement, be ready. January 31st seems to be like a really good date. But in joining the staff in January 1990, I started as the intramural director, club sport director, instructor in physical education, and director of facilities. So that was a unique opportunity to come in and work within an athletic department and grow those three programs. Grow those three programs is the opportunity to provide services and things. Upon hiring, my boss at the time, Dr. Hutter, was adamant that we do three things here in physical education athletic department. We do physical education well, we do intercollegiate athletics well, and the expectation was we were going to do intramurals, club sports, campus rec well. So I really liked that charge. During the past 31 years, I've had a chance to develop other interests, other areas in service of the department. So right now, my current responsibilities are in associate athletic director, physical education athletics. I'm also primarily responsible as the physical education coordinator. I oversee intramurals and club sports still. I'm also responsible for intercollegiate athletic compliance, special projects as deemed by the athletic director. And just overall, maybe self-appointed historian. With 31 years underneath my belt, I might have a little bit of knowledge to kind of share and help guide our younger colleagues, mentor my younger colleagues, as well as the students that I interact with. Favorite memory, Kevin? 31 years is a long time, and I kind of be feeble and not remember stuff and things. Certainly, I think over my time, the student interaction, the case student, whether he or she is an intercollegiate athlete or an intramural participant or a sport club leader or a general student civilian, those interactions have been special. The case kid is unique, and certainly, lots of those interactions. As far as a program or an opportunity that stands out, the day we opened the VO Convocation Recreation Athletics Center truly stands out. It was a 26-year project, or 26 years before we opened it. It was proposed, it was planned, it was supposed to open up. So there was a lot of Spartan classes that didn't see that opportunity prevail, but it was presented at the university. So it was a dream come true, and it certainly has had a significant impact on all phases of the activities that our department sponsors: intercollegiate athletics, physical education, intramurals, club sports, as well as major university events like graduation, like convocation, like the vice president debate that was held here on campus. So, yeah, I'm really proud of participating in that opening, in that planning. That truly stands out. Kevin, the most influential, I'd say three. My mentor as an undergraduate, Patty Holmes at Miami University, took me underneath her wing and pushed me, guided me, even though I went kicking and screaming, to this thing called Intramurals Campus Rec, College Rec, and that guidance and oversight, to this day, very, very appreciative. I learned my lessons well. I can remember just like it was yesterday. PK, she'd say, ABC. And there for a heck of a time, I tried to figure out what ABC meant. ABC means always be cool. Probably the second influential mentor of my life was Doug Kirkendall. He was my first boss at UT Arlington, coming out of graduate school. The 5 years that I had under his mentorship, support, supervision, truly framed, the ability to be a professional, to engage student opportunities, that you can problem solve, that there is flexibility. So yeah, he played a significant role. And here recently, things kind of hit close to home. He had just recently passed away from COVID-19. So from as I interact with our students and our coaches, again, I remind them, COVID-19 is real, folks. He went too young. We have to be diligent on our safety protocols and procedures, because again, I want to have those unique student experiences that are memorable over a lifetime. And then last but not least is probably my mom. God love her. I'm not really sure she understood what I did or what I do, but affectionately, she would call me a sandbox director. So I guess, stay in the park and play in the sand on the swing sets and stuff. As simple as that sounds, maybe, lots of stuff was learned in a playground. And so I can remember a playground director or two, and if I could have that influence, hey, more power to it. Boy, Kevin, 30 years is a long time. I've got 10 more to go, so I know it's not going to stop short. It's going to continue to evolve. I think the opportunities as an NCAA student athlete, particularly at Division III, have grown. Championship access has grown. Opportunities for scholarships and awards and recognition has grown. The commitment at the national level to support the true student athlete is important. I think one of the other significant changes is the student athletes' participation and recognition of societal topics, social justice, sexual violence prevention. It's our key, that they are going to be in the forefront. Our student athletes are the leaders. They share their thoughts and opinions. They're good decision makers, athletically as well as academically at Case Western Reserve. So they have progressed and have gauged the times, and that's what I'm very impressed about, that they have not shirked their obligation athletically or awareness to society issues and things. I think there's two that stand out. The first one was an opportunity to watch a couple of those Cavaliers, NBA, championship series here in Cleveland. Being able to go to the game and watch that was unique and special. But that's not the reason. To me, the most significant reason was I was able to take one of my kids each to those contests, and to see them as young adults engage the moment. I said, I've been around since the Cavaliers started. I can remember going down to the old arena, Nick Valetti owned team, and watching that and having an opportunity to see them in a championship in person, was special, but more special because I could see it through the eyes of my kids and things. So that was unique and things. Probably the other significant thing, personally for me to be involved in, I was a college baseball umpire for over 30 years at Division I, and had an opportunity to work some postseason collegiate conference tournaments. I think the opportunity to be a crew chief in the Horizon League for one of those championship seasons was special. And it's not because I was the crew chief, but it was an opportunity to be with 6 other umpires for that week, work together collectively to try and do the best possible job that we could do officiating those contests, because the bottom line for those Division I student athletes, same as Division II or Division III, was NCAA postseason automatic berth. So one of those 3 or 4 Horizon League championships kind of stands out as being special and unique. The one thing that no one knows. Well, here's one that I had the privilege growing up in Cleveland, and back in the day, the Plain Dealer ran the old Bat Boy contest, and as everyone in my age group in the 70s, early 80s, you sign up, enter to be the Cleveland Indians Bat Boy for the year and things. I was involved in that contest a couple of times, and unfortunately wasn't picked as Bat Boy, but I got a really neat runner-up opportunity to be one of the ball boys. I managed and guarded the left field line for foul balls at the old Municipal Stadium. So that was a neat experience for the year, interacting with Major League Baseball players, umpires. Again, the old smelly stadium that I miss. Not that the rest of the field is really neat and brand new, but it doesn't have that same ambiance and things. So that would be something that no one would know, that I was a ball boy for the Cleveland Indians, and I didn't look very good either in those all solid red uniforms. If Boog Powell looked like a big red blood cell, and he was a large man, he was. I didn't look any better in red pants, red shoes, and a red top and things. But that would be something that I don't share very often with people.